Today's tutorial is all about having a blast with your ukulele, about being, kind of unexpected. This is the signature cover song that I'm known for because I walk out looking like, soccer grandma, and then I do this. Well, walk on by, guys be looking like damn she's fly. I pimp to the beat, walking down the street, my new love freaking. How I roll, animal print pants out of control, red foo, big afro, and like Bruce Lee, I rock the club. Oh, oh, girl, look at that body. Oh, oh. So my job today is to really help break down that strumming pattern that I use. I remember I worked on this a lot in order to get it sound the way that I wanted to, so I'll share it with you so that you can have fun too. Let me just play it for you, the main pattern, slowly. Be kind and gentle on yourself. This isn't going to come overnight unless you're a whiz, and if you're a whiz, hats off to you. Okay, lots of upstrokes, and then lots of upstrokes happening not on the beat, but on what we call the and. So let's talk about it. Let's take this from a place of familiarity. This is a more advanced tutorial, so let's hope that you're familiar with playing the island strum. So in your island strum, you have down, down, up. That stays pretty much the same, except for that second down, we're going to substitute a chuck. A chuck. I've got a link up here to chucking. You do not have to do a chuck. You can do a regular down strum. It would be just fine. Make it your own. But a chuck is, in a nutshell, is you are making the strum, but you change the elevation of your hand so it's much closer to the strings, and the fleshy part of your thumb immediately follows your strumming action to mute the strings. So it comes across as a more percussion sound. But you can just, if you don't know how to chuck, I spent hours learning how to chuck, hours, days. It took a long time. So it's something that you need to get on automatic pilot if you're going to do this. So just do a down strum if you want. What we remove from the island strum is the downstroke on the fourth beat. So it just becomes silent. Your hand will move in order to accommodate it, but you won't be stroking your strings. So instead of up, down, up, you're just going to go up, up. Takes the same amount of time, it's just you're going to be silent on that down. So let's just work on the first modified island strum part of the sexy strum. Let's do it really nice and slow. Just practice this together. I'm going to go super slow, and just remember, I'm going to say chuck, but you can just do a down strum. You don't have to chuck. So 1, 2, ready, begin. Down, chuck, up, up, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, up, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, up, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, up, up. I'm going to go a little faster now. Down, chuck, up, up, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, up, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, up, up. I've got timestamps down below if you need to work over this section. Moving on. We're going to change chords in that. We're going to take the E. And we play it most of the way, but that last up, you're going to lift up all your fingers. You're going to play open strings. So down, chuck, up, up. And what that allows you is a chance to switch to the G. So maybe there's actually 5 chords in this, but we're not going to count that. So let's do it on the E minor. 1, 2, ready, begin. Down, chuck, two, do it again. Down, chuck, up, open. 1, 2, do it again. Down, chuck, up, open. So I know that for most of you, this is not going to come overnight. Feel free to loop it, take notes, write things down so that you can practice it. I'm going to move on. So when you're ready to move on, meet me in the next section. The rhythm of the second half of this strum pattern, again, we can use the island strum and just show you how it is one stroke different. So you're going to be going from the island strum down, down, up, up, down, up. You're going to add an extra up. And so down, up, down, up, up, down, up. Try it with me. 1, 2, here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, last time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Just a simple modification, but we got to switch chords in there. We're on a G, but on the second up, we're going to switch to an A minor, and we're going to finish the pattern out on an A minor. So it's down, up, down, up. So let's just go super slow. 1, 2, here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, do that again. G, A. 1, 2, do it again. G, A. This will take practice, working on it. Let's just do it a few more times together on this, and I'll even slow it down further. 1, 2, here we go. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Do it again. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Do it last time. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Again, timestamps down below. And now let's put it all together with the chords and everything and practice it together, because together's more fun. Before we practice that strum pattern all together, I just want to make sure that you know that you can change the speed setting on YouTube. I'll put a link up here. This shows you how you can reset the speed. I've done this a lot for tutorials as I'm following along. Slow it down. So feel free to slow me down, or, well, you can always speed me up too. Let's start out really super slow. 1, 2, ready, go. E minor there. All right. There's another strumming pattern that I use in this song. So let's take a quick look at that. There's a part where we say, I ain't afraid to show it, show it, show it. Well, I just kind of throw caution to the wind and do whatever I want. So, but got a passion in my pants, and ain't afraid to show it. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. If I just let the pattern dissolve into that. And when I'm performing it, of course, I screech and squawk with my voice, and it's all part of the fun of doing this piece. So when on the play along, which I've got to play along, yeah, you can just let it go and have fun with it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this fun little tutorial. Hit like, subscribe, and also check me out on Patreon. I have charitable goals on Patreon. I have rewards for my patrons. And sometimes I'll just throw out stuff and say, hey, let's get together and do this. So please join us there. If you do a performance of this, would you please, do hashtag the Ukulele Fool so I can see it, or even on Instagram at the Ukulele Fool. I'd love to see if you are having fun with this too. All right, until next time.